Hello everyone. How are you guys doing? So, how do we even start to describe what happened on June 11th and 12th? Oh my God, there was so much in anticipation, there was so much build up, and then this happened. And I'm sure if you had looked, if you guys are connected or interested in Alberta immigration, you guys must have seen what a bloodbath it was. Let me not mince my words. It was a bloodbath on the line. The website, there was so much interest. The website almost crashed, and then we were in for a big surprise. So let's get into it. What happened? Let me summarize that. If anybody is looking at this from a historical point of view, or if you just want to understand what happened, what was the turn of events, so let's try and make sense of it. Okay, I think that would be the guessing. So June 11th was the day when it was expected AIP to restart its application intake under the new guidelines. So it had earlier set out a number of applications for each of the application dates. So this was June 11th was the first of the 7 days in which Alberta will accept applications, and it was first day. I was totally and honestly expecting some kind of issues at the portal because there would be a huge interest. In total, only 700 applications were to be accepted. Alberta had made very clear that only applications those are completed and paid would be counted on 11th of June. And that is what was expected. Many people were contacting or commenting on the channel, and I was always telling them just prepare your documentations, keep everything ready, right? Ready to go. And as soon as the window opens on June 11th, we will start. So it all started. So I we were all following the AIP Twitter handle, and then this was the message given on 10th of June, I think around 10 p.m. or sometime, where it was said that on 11th of June morning at around 8:15 a.m. AIP will start accepting applications. So that is what was expected, and but to be very honest, many people started right at 12 a.m. point, right? This Many people were just so much interested. There was so much pent up energy that many people started. Some people I know started at around 12 in the morning, and some people started very early, like 6 or 7. So that happened. 8:15, the floodgates were opened, and within 45 to with less than an hour, 48 minutes to be exact, most of the people who were trying to log in were not able to log in. And then the website was down, and it was chaos. Everybody was panicking. People were just ready with everything, and not they were just not able to get through. Then this tweet came in at around 9:03 on 11 after 48 minutes that there are some technical problems. We are working on it. And this was kind of a comforting thing that they caught the error within the first 48 minutes of the day. Still, the day, day was to progress, so everybody was relieved at this point. Again, less than an hour, another tweet came in with saying that the technical issue is resolved and everything is fine. We can start accepting applications. So after this tweet, everybody again started maybe perhaps started opening the portal, trying to accept, trying to fill their applications, but nothing happened. And by the afternoon, there was another tweet saying that there are still some issues. So almost half of the day had passed at this point of time. People were panicking. There were a lot of noise on the online forums, and the fact that nobody was able to get it in our group. I think in last 2 days only one person was able to submit, at 5:30 p.m., 5:36 p.m. to be exact, there was a news that there is significant technical difficulties with the portal, and we are uh, we are still working on it. So by this time, 11th of June came and went by, and there were still a lot of issues in the portal. Hardly people were able to accept or submit their application, but this was the status. During the day, this was the status that was available on the main portal site, where it said that the tech pathway target has been met, and the and other streams are still accepting applications. This was there, okay, but nobody was able to get in to accept to submit these applications, which was very weird. Like, people were panicking here and there. So if you look into some of the comments, so I'll just take you through some of those images shared by users on my WhatsApp page, WhatsApp thing. So people were getting all sorts of error throughout the time. At some point of time, there was a queue it in place, where people were assigned a queue number, and then even before, and then when it was turned, even after that, they were facing error. When their turn came, when they started submission, still their errors came, and different types of error started coming in throughout the day. The queues for some people, it was 2,000, 6,000. I think it went as high as 20,000 for certain users. I had seen those screenshots during the day. Then sometime during the day, this also happened. Alberta Tech Pathway status changed to accepting initial application. So at this point of time, they kind of closed the Alberta Tech Pathways EOI form also, maybe just to reduce traffic or something. But they also closed the EOI form also, and as a result of that, we got much more clarity on the tech pathway. I think I'll make a video on the tech pathway, how this new guidelines impacted tech pathway. It is totally different from the way I thought it, to be very honest. I think I apologize that if I had mentioned to anybody that I was expecting that tech pathway will continue to accept EOIs during the month, and the monthly dates of submitting applications was only for completing the applications. It was not for EOI. Okay, so I'll discuss that in a different video, but I'm just taking you through what happened during the day. And then this queue, they see 9,000, I think this was 14,000, then 15,000, 16,000, 20,000. It still kept on going. Uh, then I think this was due towards the end of the day, where I think the portal just gave up, and it was just like we are experiencing target. So at this point of time, it was all, most of the people gave up. By this time, I had almost a 10-hour stream on my channel, where people were just logging in, sharing their issues, and trying to help each other. But it was me. Then came June 12th. People were disappointed. Many people were thinking that probably AIP will extend its guidelines time to accept new applications. And I think that is what happened, right? So towards the morning, around 10:30, there was a tweet saying that that the portal will be opened on June 12th, and they will continue accepting applications. So it was kind of extended by a day, which was very gracious of them, to be very honest. They could have just kept the portal down for another day, but they came back next day to accept more applications. But it meant more confusion for more people. People again started doing applications, and then again started having issues. But now what happened, within 2 hours, this message was posted. Less than 2 hours, right? Let's see, 29, 24, less than 2 hours. This message was posted around noon, saying that all the targets have been met, and just follow the website for the next steps. Okay, this was the thing. But in my chat, in my WhatsApp groups, like in my WhatsApp group, we are close to 1200, 1300 people. Like I had a live stream going on, and then people were still facing issues. But somebody pointed out that, hey, this is the update. I think nothing can be done now. Right. So this was the update on 12th, and then towards the end of the day, this update came where it said that AIP will contact the people who are already applied on 11th and 12th to complete their application. So this was confusing. Like in earlier tweet, they said that they have met the criteria. Meeting the criteria mean people would have been able to complete the application, pay the fees. But then again, there was another tweet saying that they will contact people who have partially completed their application. So again, we are in a flux. We don't know what was the criteria to declare the stream closed. It was not clear. So this was the tweet that came in few hours back. I'm recording this, I think 3 hours after this, right? 4 hours after this particular tweet. And I hope many people get contacted. So keep a check on your email. Just have a look. Make sure your spam and trash folders are monitored. Don't miss any email coming from AIP. People will contact you if you have partially completed, 90% completed. Maybe those people who have 90%, 80% completed, they will have some criteria. Right now, there is no information on that on the website or anywhere else. So we will know as days goes by. Today it's only Wednesday, so we have 2 more days this week to go, and hopefully this will continue over the month so that people will get enough time to complete their applications. I just hope that happens. And then similarly, when this happened, this is now the message. If you log in to the Alberta Advantage Immigration Program website, this is the leading message that you will get, and this is the summary that was given. So you would see that out of 735 applications, almost 690 applications, 590, right? Yeah. 590 applications have been accepted. Applications target have been met, and in a way, we need to understand that probably these include a lot of partially submitted forms. I think that would be the case. Going by the earlier tweet that we saw, this would mean a lot of partially completed form. It's possible that AIP will give enough time to the applicants to complete their application, and if they're not completing, maybe it will go to the next applicant. So this thing can very well go to the next month's go through this full month until the next date arrives. So this will be very, very interesting to watch this space. We will watch this space, continue to watch this space for the full month, and I hope that people who were not who were able to complete the applications, congratulations to them. And people who were partially saved their applications, I would say there is still hope. So keep a watch on your email, and I hope you will get the good news soon. Act on the email as soon as you get it. Don't waste time. You have all the documents ready. Fill up all the documents, pay the fees, and just get your application in the queue. That is much more important than anything else right now. Okay, we have invested a lot of time on this, and I hope many people get benefit out of this. And I will prepare another video on the tech pathway. That is a learning for me also. So I'll do that. And until then, see you in the next one. Thank you so much and take care.